You can see here that mag release is almost flush with the grip. I just don't like that because you got to push downwards on that outwards edge to even get the mag to drop. I just feel like it's maybe a bad design because, for example, my Glock 20 has a very pronounced mag release and it makes it easier to go ahead and drop that mag. The grip is bigger on the 20, so it's nice to have that positive feel when you push down instead of having to find the edge and kind of get it down that way. So I do like the 20s, but I don't know why the 22 is not that way. It was basically the same my 17, the mag drop, the mag release, whatever you want to call it, just wasn't pronounced enough for me. So I went ahead and put the Hyve Industries in. It extended out how far from the frame it is, as you can see there. It also has a nice texture, so it's got a lot of positive grip to it when you go ahead and drop that mag. I like that a lot better. I haven't had any problems with it messing with my grip or it messing with how I holster. It's been perfectly fine. It's just large enough that it makes me have a nice positive feel to it, but not too large to get in the way or get snagged or get pushed accidentally when holstering or unholstering. It just seems to be one of the weak points on the Glock 22 to me is this mag release. It's just so small and close to the frame. My thumb goes flat before I even push it all the way. I just feel like that's going to be the first thing I replace on this. I'll go ahead and do the Hyve Industries that I've done with my Glock 17. I like it a lot. I also, on my Glock 20, like I said, that mag release on the 20 is pronounced. It's got a lot of positive feel to it. I don't know why they did this with the 22 to go ahead and make it so small. It's also a little hard to push. I don't have small hands, so it's not like that's an issue. I just feel like that mag release is not as far out as it should be. So like I said, I'll go ahead and replace that with the Hyve Industries one. It's possible some people like the 22's mag release. It may work perfectly for you. You may not want to change anything. I just feel that for me, it's cheap and easy to change, so I may as well do it if it's going to make me feel more confident when trying to change mags out in competition or at the range or doing steel shoots with friends. I mean, every little bit helps, and I just don't feel confident when I was running mag drills or mag change drills that I'm getting the most out of the gun. I feel like I can get a little more speed on it by changing that out because I don't have to fumble for it. You know, if your hands are sweaty or you're under stress or pressure, I just don't want to have to fumble. I want to have that positive, you know, nice positive mag release that this one's got on there. It's very easy to find. I've always hit it on the first try. Even sliding forward, you got a nice positive texture there so you can feel it. I just like this better, but I don't, you know, if it doesn't work for you or, you know, you're perfectly happy with that 22 stock mag release, go ahead and leave it. Just for me, it doesn't work. You know, there are also plenty of other mag releases on the market that you can use. I just prefer the Hyve one because that's what I've used, that's what I like. Obviously, if I find something else I like more, I'll go ahead and run with that, but I don't see a reason to change it up now when I'm perfectly happy with it. So I'll go ahead and do an install video on this right here. So this is probably the best view I can get you. Inside your grip, inside the mag well, there's that little spring that you see right there. What you're going to do is hook a screwdriver under it or a pick, something, and you're going to pop it out. You can see a little slot there where it's going to come out. Slide it downwards. Orientation is forward. Slide it downwards, it'll pop out of that little slot. Your mag release will push out, and you can go ahead and replace it with the new one that you get, whatever company you decide to go with. So as you can see, when you put that new mag release in, that pin is going to stop you. You're going to have to pull that pin out with the pick again, slide the new mag release past it, and then you're going to have to slide it into the hole, which I'll show you in a second here. We have the new mag release in. You can see that pin again is on the outside of the mag release, and you can see that slot slightly above it. That's where you're going to use your pick to slide that into. It'll go ahead and put it back in where it holds it in, so you can't slide it out again. Once you get that pin in, you're done. Everything's good to go. Do a function check, make sure nothing's binding or no grime or great gut in there, and then you should be good to go. And there we go, everything's back together, back to normal. Function tested, everything should be good to go. So now that we got that new mag release in, there's a more positive push to it. It's out there a little bit more, you can see right there. I'll pop the measurements before and after up right now. And I just feel like that is a much better, more positive release for me. I don't feel that I'm reaching for it as hard anymore. I got that nice positive grip on it, which I really like. It just feels like I can hit it without worrying about missing it or anything else. So I also feel like it's a great upgrade for 25 bucks, whatever it was. You can go with whatever company. I'm sure you can find it even cheaper if you shop around a little bit. But I'm happy with it. I'm going to start changing out all the rest of them. I don't have that many more left to do, but I feel like it's a very good investment for just that confidence builder and booster that it is, to know that I'm not going to fumble with that release when I really need it. It just is right there to pop. So, hope you enjoyed it. That's my thoughts on that. Thanks.